Good morning. My name is Leslie Williams, and I'm in San Diego, California right now. And I'm making this video file, which is probably going to be corrupted by the organized gang stalking expedition that gets online and corrupts my videos in reference to the quality of the video. But that's okay, because what's most important is for my fellow Americans and my fellow San Diegoans to understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what's most important. Right now, today's date is July 13th, 2012, and it happens to be Friday the 13th, so I hope nothing bad happens towards me today. But anyways, check it out. Okay, I'm a little video shy, so that's why sometimes I act a little goofy on videos. But this is an important video, because I want you to be able to understand something. I'm learning disabled, but I can take care of myself 100%. I've been on my own since I was 17, and I'm a target of what is known as organized stalking, which is also called gang stalking. And I can't even believe, in a way, that these individuals in San Diego even had the clear audacity to even have me gang stalked out here again. I got out here on August 8, 2011, and I was literally even gang stalked on a Greyhound bus to here from Connecticut. And it's just almost mind-boggling, the extreme criminality and the audacity these freaks had to literally even have me gang stalk out here again, because I was gang stalked out here for between 34 and 39 days in 2006. And it's a nationwide syndicate, and you can go to Google and type in a gang stalking tech, everything you need to know in order to understand. It was written by the manager of organized stalking, gang stalking crews. He went offline and typed in who they are and who they're connected to and how they operate and what they're about. And this is by no means to understand the full scope of what they're involved in, who they are. And then he went to an internet cafe and posted it online, and you can go and look at this manifesto to get an idea of who they are and some of the capabilities and some of the connections. But anyways, it's just almost mind-boggling, the audacity that the San Diego police are directly involved in this crime that's happening towards me. Directly. I'm not just talking about protecting it or allowing it. I'm talking about they are directly involved in it. I was literally just gaslighted again by another San Diego police officer. This guy was in the K-9 unit last night over at Friars Mission Center. He had the audacity to literally appear at Starbucks as I was eating at the table outside of Burger King, and I was facing towards the direction of Starbucks, and he parked in the back and came out front to go into Starbucks, and as he was opening up the door, he turned and looked at me and literally engaged in organized gang stalking sensitization tactics for me to see, because I was literally facing, as a result of sitting at the table eating, I was literally facing the front of Starbucks, and he knew it because he pulled in right by me in order for him to park. And that was the same individual that actually was over at Starbucks on July 4th, when they were just getting ready to set me up to be brutally assaulted and roused by the same guy who brutally assaulted me on the MTS bus on October 10th, 2011. Go to YouTube and look at Learning Disabled Woman Brutally Assaulted on an MTS bus. And I strongly suggest you look at everything that's in the comments feature of the YouTube video meticulously, and come to understand that literal assault was predicted 11 days before it happened in an email file, which is printed out and scanned in a PDF link that is inside the blog, and the blog's URL address is in the comments feature of the YouTube video. And the reason why I decided to make this particular video right now is because I guess the FBI report came out concerning the Sandusky pedophile situation that happened over at Penn State. And you know, I'm all over the internet. You can go to YouTube and type in Leslie Williams Organized Stalking, the Informer Report, and you'll see that this Organized Stalking 3 YouTube channel, which is appears to be an organization that exposes organized stalking, gang stalking methods and tactics, and will do videos concerning current victims and current targets. And they did 2 on me, and one of the 2 that they did on me was over at USD. And if you look at the printout that's in the comments feature of that YouTube video of me being assaulted, you'll see that I predicted that assault 11 days before it occurred over at USD. Well, when Organized Stalking 3 did that YouTube video on me on May 3rd, 2012, not even 2 weeks later, I was literally banned from USD by their campus safety. They staged an incident. And you know something? They staged an incident not even an hour and a half after I uploaded a video that I made 2 hours before at the library. And the video that I made said, let's see if anything happens here. Let's see if any incidences occur in this library tonight. And I made the video about 7 o'clock, and then I stopped making the video and did some research. And then it was around 10. I decided, well, it's getting pretty late. I better upload it. So I uploaded about 10:15, and they came to evict me at 11:34 after every single bus route and trolley route no longer ran. In reference to from that university or Old Town in order for me to get back home. They literally made me walk home through bad neighborhoods just to get home after they evicted me. They came and evicted me over total 100% bullshit reason. They tried to make it appear that I had a weapon on me. I had a small pocket knife on me, which was literally even covered by my shirt. But they knew where it was as a result of the manager of these expeditions sharing information about where I carry my belongings. It's a long story, but I'm going to guarantee you something right now. I can look you straight in the face and tell you today that I absolutely did not do one thing at all in any way, shape, or form that justified them even approaching me, let alone banning me from the library. And I was gang stalked over at USD on a feverish scale for over 10 months, and every single email that I sent for help was intercepted as a result of cyber surveillance, cyber espionage, and email interception, which is all three of many of the cyber monitoring. It's a result of the cyber monitoring of organized gang stalking. And I'm here today to tell you right now, fellow American citizens, you can go to Google and type in the specific term the way I describe it. Go to Google and type in organized stalking space universities, and you'll get over 7,600,000 responses. I'm not 7,600,000 people, and I do not have 7,600,000 names. So when you and when you come to understand that what I'm exposing literally does come, I'm a federal and state whistleblower, and what I'm exposing does reach into the federal agencies, and it does reach into at least the I'm going to just go ahead and say it, the FBI, because they did not help me in Michigan. And I was literally subjected to electronic harassment, organized stalking, and the remote neural monitoring for 7 full months as I camped out 150 feet right next door to the San Diego FBI building. I didn't know it was their building when I got here. I camped out there from next to them from August 13th, 2011 all the way up till February 21st, 2012. And that's a story in itself. I didn't know it was the FBI building when I first started camping there, but when I seen that I was being subject to organized gang stalking again when I got here, and then once I learned it was the FBI building, I got here on August 8, 2011, and the gang stalking started right away. I was gang stalked on a Greyhound bus too here. So by the time they finally approached me for another matter in September in reference to why I was taking video pictures, I told them I was taking video pictures of bushes, but I was actually taking video pictures of people that were gaslighting me as I was coming out of that area concerning the hill, because I had a bike at that time and I was locking it up on the hill and then bringing the bike out onto the sidewalk. And as I was doing that every morning, they'd have people walk by and gaslight me. So I started taking video pictures of them, and then the FBI came out and asked me what I was doing. And they knew I was already down there. I already know they knew I was down there. And that happened in September. But as a result of me being gang stalked here in San Diego from the very second I got off the Greyhound bus, and then camping out next door to them before I even knew that they were there, as far as them being the FBI, what I'm trying to say is that I was gang stalked from the second I got off the bus, okay? And since the FBI did not help me after 3 requests of me going down to Michigan, and since I knew I was being subject to electronic harassment and remote neural monitoring and all the manipulations that had to do with that right there at that campsite up until when they finally approached me on the sidewalk, I thought to myself, screw this. Why should I move when it was a federal agency that literally stole my rent, that made me homeless in Michigan? And what am I supposed to do? Like, give two shits about how this might affect their image when I'm being subjected to electronic harassment and remote neural monitoring, influencing and stimulating 150 feet from your building, okay, as I'm camping next door to it, okay? Do you honestly believe that anybody that has been subjected to torture nonstop for 10 full years every single day is going to give two shits about what the FBI think in relation to how they're concerned about their image, because they don't want no one to know that a learning disabled woman was tortured 150 feet from their building for 10 full months? I could give two shits about what the FBI is concerned about concerning their image, and you better believe they're concerned about it. But the point I'm trying to make here is this: is that thank you, Coco, for Coco News Station. I forgot his name, Martin something. I'm bad with names. But you know, I listen to his radio station pretty often, and he's on, I think, between 6 and 9 in the morning. And I agree with about, I'd say about 95% of what he broadcasts. Sometimes they act a little bit off, you know, in reference to things when they talk about things that I might not agree with. But you know, hey, look, you know, that's life. That's the great thing about America, is you don't have to agree with every single thing somebody says, and still, you know, have some civility about, you know, what you think about people. And I guess the point I'm trying to say is that, hey, look, man, they were covering the Penn State thing today, the Sandusky thing today, and they were ripping. I mean, they were like boom, 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 going after everything that he was saying on Coco this morning was like right on. You know, my thumbs up to you, buddies, because what I'm experiencing, I'm a human trafficking target. Okay, and I can't get no help whatsoever, because every single university I go to and send emails from, they're intercepted and rerouted. And I'm literally gaslighted, which is a term that describes organized stalking and harassment by university staff, janitors, library staff, campus safety. I was literally gaslighted last night over at SDSU by a campus safety guard. Literally, okay? And so the point I'm trying to make here is this, is that what Coco was transmitting today, I forgot his name. His last name is Martin, I think. I'm here. I can look you straight in the eye and tell you today, fellow American citizens, fellow San Diegans, universities are directly connected to excuse me for a second, some old man walked by, and universities are directly connected to, he didn't see me, so I ain't worried about it, but universities are directly connected to organized gang stalking expeditions. And I have literally suffered through this for 10 full years because of what I know. Okay? And organized gang stalking is directly connected to human trafficking. And I can't get no help because every single computer that I use is at universities and public libraries here in San Diego. Every single email that I have sent so far, which are over 50 for help, have been intercepted. My cell phone is hacked, and I can get no help. I'm literally gaslighted by university staff and campus safety staff at the universities I go to. I'm literally gaslighted by UCSD bus service drivers. Yeah, you would not believe what I experience on a daily basis, because their whole goal at the end of the day is to make sure that what's happening to me and what has already happened to me, okay, is kept isolated from public scrutiny, because they don't want their image tarnished. I've been saying this ever since it started, because this is happening, man, now on 5 university campuses. I gotta go. Today's date is July 13, 2012. I'm in San Diego, California. Look in the comments feature of this YouTube video. I gotta go because I gotta start my day. I'm a human trafficking target, and I'm here to tell you today, fellow American citizens, that the San Diego District Attorney's Office is involved in this. They will eventually get social services and probably county mental health after me, because I'm exposing this. Okay? And I just put it to you this way. Look in the comments feature of this YouTube video, because I got literal proof that the county county departments are involved in cover-ups, and it's already all over the internet that how much Penn State covered up what Sandusky was doing, just to preserve their image, because of the $1 billion football money that comes in as a result of Penn State's football team. I'm gonna go to Google and type in Laura Dickerson, Eastern University, Michigan, how they covered up her rape and murder just for the sake of enrollment dollars. Do you honestly think that that they're gonna ever let it be exposed that a learning disabled woman has been openly tortured now for 10 full years, including being severely traumatized by the universities that have been involved in these expeditions? I'm not just talking about email interception. I'm talking about actually involved in the expeditions. I gotta go because today I got a lot to do. But understand this: do not dismiss this video. I'm in San Diego, California. I'm here today to tell you the San Diego police are directly involved in this crime. UCSD is involved in this crime, USD was involved in this crime, and SDSU is involved in this crime on a scale that you would not believe if I sat down and told you to your face over coffee, okay? But I gotta go, so just look in the comments feature of this YouTube video. Stay with my videos and you'll literally be able to see and understand what has happened to me, what I'm currently still experiencing. And over time, when you see how the city and the county comes after me to protect who's been used in these expeditions, then you'll flat out be able to see that what happened with Penn State is normal behavior for them. Cover up and make sure that anybody that whistleblows about anything is either killed, like that district attorney was that district attorney's assistant that was killed when it came to the Penn State thing. He's still missing. His computer was missing, and they found it, but the hard drive was gone. Yeah, cover up like you would not believe, because the whole goal at the end of the day for these universities, the only thing they care about is money. I am literally subjected to organized gang stalking tactics by campus safety, campus personnel, and students that they get to harass me on a daily basis. And this is the reason why I'm still isolated in this campaign, because they're intercepting my emails flat out. I can't say it any plainer, literally. I gotta go. Today's date is July 13, 2012. Please look in the comments feature of this video, YouTube video. And so my schedule in the next 10 days is going to be extremely hectic, so if nothing appears in the comments feature of this YouTube video for a little while, understand it will be eventually. I gotta go. San Diego, July 13, 2012.